Hello, this is Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and for the last couple of months I've been tinkering with this, which is it's sold by RC Geek, and I got this on Amazon, which is where I get a lot of stuff because it's hard to travel around to all the stores that are miles and miles away here in Arizona. So anyway, the way this works, if you're not familiar with it, this goes on the front, usually the front left leg of the Mavic 2, and let me turn it on. And then when when you turn on those leading red lights or turn them off, see, now if I was to turn them off, let's see, now it closes, and I would have something tied to that hanging down from the drone, and then when I hit the switch to turn those lights back on, then it opens that up. And it's a great idea, and they're not, I better just turn this off. They're not all that expensive when it comes to comparing it with other ones. And when I bought it, I was very disappointed because I had a lot of trouble with string jamming in here. And so then I adjusted things, tried to make it work. I got videos on that. I think I've taken some of them off, but anyway, I didn't put a very good review on this because it was so much trouble. But I still needed something to be able to release things from my drone. And one of the things I like to do is do candy drops for kids, and I wanted to use this for that. I also, one of the first uses I made, and I hope I remember to put a link to the video where I was going to take some stuff off of my neighbor's roof. And so I have a practice video for that. But in order for it to work, I had to solder up some things. This went on the side of the Mavic. I had a bebop for years, and I keep wanting to say bebop. So if I say bebop, I mean Mavic. Anyway, like this, I soldered this up to go on the side, and then I've thrown away the other part that I soldered up to hook around this rod. And so I got it to work, and actually I got to work pretty dependably. Anyway, so but the thing is I wanted to make it usable for everybody because it's such a fun thing to have, and sometimes can be used as a good tool. But not everybody can solder, and not everybody has the tools. And so I bought some shoes a while back, and they came with a little what's called a bead chain, about that long. And so I thought, well, hey, that'll work. Put a bead chain around here, because what was happening is it's not important anyway. I was having trouble with the copper wire I'd used. So a bead chain goes on here, and because it's a bead chain, it's got the little balls, and when this thing pulls back, man, it comes off real nice and easy. So then I got to thinking, now, how can I set this up, since it's going to work 100% of the time? How can I set it up so that I can show people about it, and then they can set it up without having to have a soldering gun and all that? And after I got the bead chain idea, then I thought, okay, I'm going to try something. So what I did was I went to Walmart. This is a pull chain for a ceiling fan, okay? And so then I used that for the bead chain to go around here. But then also, I thought, see, you can see I've torn off that piece that I soldered up because I came up with a different idea, which I'll show you in a minute here. And it'll work for everybody or anybody. So let's do this. I'll take this and set it over here. And the video that you just watched shows this in action. Usually they come with 2 connectors, which is good because I needed 2 connectors, okay? And this is extra. And so this is the piece that is going to hook on to the drone to run this piece through. And if you looked at the video, okay? But how long are these? Because if you're going to build one, you need to know how long they are. So that one there is, well, just call it 12.5 inches, not counting the coupler, okay? 12.5 inches. And this one here is 6 inches. counting the coupler. So anyway, just roughly. It doesn't have to be perfect. So here's how this all works. I'll try to make this as quickly as possible. Okay. So we won't set everything up, but this clicks onto the top of the Mavic. Okay, and that's on there. I mean, it's flexible because it's got rubber mounts underneath of it, but it's not going to come off. Okay. And so, and this hooks onto the leg, but we won't worry about that. Now then, this little short piece goes back here and goes around this leg. And by the way, I tore mine apart, and I'm going to put it back together. But I wrapped a piece of tape around here so that wouldn't accidentally come undone. And you know, if it does, it's no big deal, but we don't want it to do that. So then also, this one needs to be connected. All right, and we'll turn this on. Oop, come on, oops. Okay, now then, when the and by the way, I've got a video on how to set up your switching those red lights off. Okay, so here we go. We put this here, and then we close it up. See if I can lay that like that and make it stay. Yeah, good. Okay, then this comes over here, comes through here. Actually, it would come the other way. And then this hooks onto a string that's holding on to all the things that you're picking up or whatever. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little pressure on that, and then watch what happens when I take this and pick it up. It drops that chain just like that. So anybody can put this together and have a drop system to drop candy for the kids, and I've got videos on that to get stuff off of the roof. The reason I want to have it come undone easily, if I get my hook stuck in a tile or something and I can't get free of it, then I would open this up, save my drone, and leave the other stuff up on the roof. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. And I hope if you have an interest in dropping candy for the kids, I might even put a video together on how to build the holder for the candy. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. I want to thank you for watching, and God bless.